46.9 million people around the USA celebrate this event. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it's Thanksgiving. And most people have a general idea of what it is. It's a day people typically thank the gods for a great harvest. But do you really know what actually happened and how Thanksgiving became a huge holiday as it is right now? So let's start. It all starts in 1492. The King and Queen of Spain sponsored Christopher Columbus's journey to find a shorter route to India through the west. But they landed on the Caribbean and thought that they had discovered a shorter route to India. But then they were like, hold up, and did some research and realized Christopher Columbus had just discovered a whole new continent. He went to the kings and queens and was like, we can mine and become crazy rich. Back then, the kings were very greedy, so they sent a couple of ships to mine all of America. When the King of England heard this, he knew he needed some of that pie. England also sent a couple of ships, but they had made a tiny mistake. They did not bring lots of food. And sure, they brought lots of food for the journey and back. They forgot the part about that they were on a different continent with a whole nother world for them. They stayed for a month but had to come back empty-handed because they couldn't find any gold, and second, they had a shortage of food. Now back to the Pilgrims. They left England to find religious freedoms in the New World. On 6th of September, 1620, the Pilgrims seeking religious freedoms took off on a ship named Mayflower. Their destination, the Hudson River. But they reached Cape Cod, a lot north from what they originally planned. 16 men went ashore to check the land out, but they did not know how to fish and food was running out, so they hoarded graves, homes, and storage pits. On December 12th, they reached New Plymouth. Notice how I said New Plymouth, not New Plymouth Rock. How do you land on a rock anyways? They started constructing houses, but little did they know winter was just setting in, and by the end of winter, 44 people would die. The settlers were surprised when a man named Samoset greeted them in English, and Samoset told them that they were in Wampanoag territories, and their chief Massasoit was watching them. The settlers were keen to trade, so Massasoit arrived with fur and his companion Squanto. Yes, the famous Squanto is here. Massasoit was greatly treated by the Pilgrims. A peace treaty was created in which both sides would be allies and help each other in case of war. Squanto helped them grow crops such as corn, beans, and squash, and he also helped them fish. Squanto was essential because he could translate what the Native Americans had to say. To the Pilgrims, this was a gift from God. By fall of 1621, the Pilgrims had close to a full harvest, and a feast was held to celebrate. Massasoit showed up with 90 warriors and 5 deer for the feast. They ate, entertained, and exchanged cultures for 3 days. This is what the famous Thanksgiving everyone learns at school. Yet these settlers did not call this feast Thanksgiving, because to them, Thanksgiving is a day of fasting and giving thanks to God in prayer. But our story does not end just there. In 1623, another English colony was settling, and Massasoit did not like more Englishmen. In between 1640 and 1660, Massasoit wanted to kill the new settlers, and the Pilgrims heard about this, and they could not see their countrymen die. They launched a strike against the Native Americans. The first Thanksgiving was a few moments of harmony and peace among the New Worlds, but it was short-lived. And we celebrate this time of thanks on the fourth Thursday in November of each year. President Roosevelt signed the resolution on December 26, 1941, declaring Thanksgiving as a federal holiday. So that's Thanksgiving for you. From what started as a feast to celebrate a good harvest has turned into a national holiday of eating turkey, watching the NFL, and spending time with your family. Thank you for watching, and if you really like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It would really help me out. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so YouTube notifies you of my new content. Thanks for watching!